What's up, YouTubers and Cowboys fans? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I do these videos for you and me, and they're a little therapeutic, if you get what I mean. So, I see that Vander Esch is going to be out for the Giants game. That's a huge blow to the defense right there. But thankfully, we got the general still on the team for all those people who wanted him off the team. Thank God we kept him for situations just like this, because you never can tell who's going to stay healthy for a whole season or not. And neck stingers are nothing to play with, you know. You can't really, you have those times you can't really move your neck and your arms all the way fully. And it feels like it's sore all the time. You can't get comfortable, So having shoulder pads and all that stuff on and trying to move is not going to be healthy for him. But it must be a little more serious than originally thought, because he's had the time to have it linger and wear off, but it hasn't. So it might be a little more than, the minor dust up that we all thought it was going to be. Cam Fleming is out. That I'm not too worried about, because we do have reserve linemen. So I'm not too worried about that. Anthony Brown, he may or may not play, and some fans probably don't care if he plays either, because we got Jordan Lewis. So it's not going to hurt us too bad if he doesn't play. And we got a Lumbo on the practice squad that can come up if needed. So it's not like we're dying at corner. Plus, if you heard the tidbits this morning or yesterday about the failed Jets trade, Anthony Brown could very well have been a Jet. And we could have had Jamal Adams if they went for it. So that's something in of itself to look at, if the reports are true that Anthony Brown was actually the one of the guys they were going to trade for the Jamal Adams trade. Apparently the Jets wanted Zach Martin first, and that was a hard pass. Then they tried to go after Tyron Smith, and that was a hard pass. So after that, they came up with the whole first round pick and 2 second-round picks. Because apparently they're trying to rebuild their team from the trenches, and that's how they're going to start their rebuild, like us. But taking our guys was not going to start it. And we darn sure weren't going to let them go. So that was not going to happen. I mean, you already got 4 picks in the top 2 rounds of the draft. So go for your offensive lineman then. Other than that, ain't too many big news coming out yet today. Wide receiver Dante Moncrief was let go by the Steelers. That's relevant for my Steeler fans, my brother, my dad, co-workers. Apparently he didn't do really anything. 4 catches, 18 yards for the season. Got paid about $5 million for that. So they're not too sad about that. Yeah, now just kind of sitting around since we don't play till Monday night. We're not really worrying too much about the games today. I might tune into the Eagles and Bears game if I can to see some of it or see what's going on. That's going to be telling on both the Eagles and the Bears. If the Bears are what we think they are, then the defense is probably the only thing that's their saving grace. So I don't want to hear talking heads saying that the Cowboys got no shot against the Bears when clearly they're not as good as people thought they were. The Eagles probably run away with that game. They supposed to have Deshaun Jackson back. Excuse me. But we'll see. Maybe it's one of those trap games that the Eagles didn't think about. They're high on beating Green Bay, and then they had to let down against us, but we're divisional rivals, so you're always going to see us. But the odds of you seeing the Bears and the Packers again is very slim unless you see them in the playoffs, So we'll see between those two. check out what the Giants and Redskins will be doing. Dwayne Haskins gets his first start. We'll see how he does now that he's taking full-on first-team reps. He might be an improvement. I'm not sure. You never know. You want to give faith to all guys that's coming into the league, especially quarterbacks. They're at one of the hardest positions to get acclimated to with the speed and coverages that they'll see and everything. It's definitely not like college, And Giants, well, we'll see. Y'all got one of the most healthiest rosters in the league right now. You guys pretty much have a full complement. Nobody's going to be out for your game. You're just going to have a bunch of healthy scratches. And we'll see if there's going to be any difference now that you got the Williams from the Jets, because he was disruptive against us when we played the Jets. It might not be a big deal in our game, but we'll see. Because even though you had him, you had Adams patrolling in the backfield for y'all. The Giants, not so much, So we'll probably step up and see what happens this time. We're almost back to full health, but we'll see. So it's going to be a game. I don't think we'll run away with it. I could be wrong. I don't want to guarantee a win because anything can happen any given Sunday. But we'll see. Not too many of the games I'm worried about. All the undefeated teams are undefeated teams. I don't think they're going to fall anytime soon. Patriots, Baltimore, I think the Patriots will take it. And we've already seen what the 49ers can do. So, we'll see. We got one-loss teams that look pretty good. But I guess the only game some fans want to worry about is the Jets and Miami. Somebody's got to win. And if it wasn't for our freaking hiccup, it'd be two winless teams going against each other. But imagine, if you will, the Jets losing that game. Oh, that team is going to implode on Adam Gase. I mean, we already know Miami's probably in full-on suck mode. So they're not too worried about it if they lose. But we'll see. Maybe the Fitz magic that got them up 14 points on the Steelers will be enough to beat the Jets. Who knows? But that's all I got for now. Again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing down below, and commenting. Peace.